Shal- Shalom Varacha, I would like to wish you well. Have a good day, good week. In the parasha of Yitro, we see how much Yitro, he was so happy when he heard that Hashem delivered the Jews from Egypt. And he heard the big miracle that Hashem did with the Jews to split the sea, and the Jews crossed the sea. And he heard as well the big war, the first war that the Jews had with Amalek. They were not prepared for this war. But he heard one thing. To win the war, you need the Torah. Today when there is a war, there is plan. Strategic plans, how to attack. But nobody knows what's going to happen at the end of the war. Today we live in Israel, we see the war. I'm not a soldier. I don't know how to use it. One thing I know, I pray. I tell my student, it's your responsibility. The war is your responsibility. You cannot fight, you cannot use the weapon. You have to study well and pray. You have to associate yourself with the soldiers. They risk their life, you pray for them to come back home. My friend, when there is a problem, we have to be partner in the problem. Even it's not my problem, it's his problem. But the Torah wants to teach us why Hashem he loved Yitro, why Hashem he gave to Yitro a parasha on his name, because Yitro, when he heard all what Hashem he did to the Jews in Egypt, and how he helped them to cross the sea, and then all the Egyptians that they were, and after the Jews, to catch them, to take them back to Egypt, they drowned the sea. He said, well, Hashem is fantastic. And he was happy that he saved those slaves from being slaves in Egypt. And he heard that Yeshua, he fighted Amalek with no plan. Just, he had no experience for war. I mean, to be a soldier, you have to train, you have to learn how to shoot. I mean, it's not, you cannot be a soldier like that. You have to train. There is some training that you have to do. And Yeshua, he just went to fight Amalek for the zechut of the Torah that they're going to receive. And he won. That was enough for Yitro to come back, to go to the desert where the Jews are located, are camping, and to accept to be Jew. And he did a big feast for the Jewish people. And he was happy. When Moshe Rabbeinu told him all the miracles, Yitro, he only heard from people. But now he listened from Moshe Rabbeinu himself. There is a difference between what he heard and what he heard now from Moshe Rabbeinu, because Moshe Rabbeinu was in the story. He was so excited, he was so happy. And he said, thank you Hashem, Baruch Hashem. Yitro was the first one to say, Baruch Hashem, thank you Hashem. Hashem gave him this parasha as a present, to learn how much every one of us should be happy for anything that Hashem, anything good that Hashem does to somebody. If you hear a good news for somebody, be happy with him. You hear a bad news, somebody is not well, so you have to be his partner. You have to share his sadness and help him. This is Yitro. May Hashem give you all what you need. Bracha v'atzlacha. Amen.